Sorry. So you're jumping from 24 to Lein, Lein, Lein. Anyway, you were chased down by 18 potential pirates. You were still within the 100 diameters. Victor has already whacked the engines with his magical spanner and they haven't blown up or anything. Now you just got to see whether or not you're going to misjump. +4 to this roll. When you're ready, Jerry.
I'm going to ask if Pierre could do a sensors roll, and if that's highly successful, I get another +1 to the roll.
You're worried about this, aren't you? Okay. This time only. Where you go,
Pierre,
Jerry?
give me a good sensor roll. Come on, man. Electronics or whatever. High success.
How would that help? I can't sense.
You're fine-tuning the sensors to help the jump. Maybe trick the drives or trick the gravity well or something. We're just going with it. Give me a high-type sensor roll. See what you can get.
If you say so, man.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help us at all.
No.
So we're at a... Here we go. He's given us a +4. We want low.
Huh? Only +3.
Only +3.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are being generous.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do not want a 10, 11, or 12. We want a 9 or under.
Roll one dice
with a
first and see what you get. That's always fun.
And we're screwed.
Okay.
Why for the food?
Oh dear.
Okay.
Wow, what's the big deal about the high roll?
The second roll would have been nice, but we'd have just cut under the line. But no, we have misjumped, gentlemen.
And lady.
Fine.
You don't have to call me a lady.
Okay.
Oh crap.
After a misjump, it's kind of arbitrary what your gender will be.
Well, that depends. I'm sure Steve has thought about that for 2 weeks, what he wants to do with us.
No,
so it was part of his plan.
No, it wasn't.
It really wasn't?
No. I tell you, this is all sandbox. You do whatever you want to do. That's it. Now, how the hell am I going to do this one? Because I don't have a star map for it.
You just have to compromise and put us on your map somewhere. That's what I've done with misjumps.
Mm-hmm.
You can't send them out beyond the map. Just compromise and flop us on the map you got.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21 parsecs. And how much fuel do we have? It looks like we messed up this mission. But we saved Keller's ship from being shredded. I can't believe I couldn't roll under. I rolled under the last game, but not this one. There's under. There's under. There's under.
Oh, stop it.
What are you doing, Jerry? Like the French knight says, misjump in a random direction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it all above board. That's easier. Give me the number. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait a minute. I did not misjump. I did not misjump. Hold on, Steve. Steve, back up the train.
Why is that?
Back up the train. I need a 13 or higher. I got 11. Think about that. You said +3. It's an 8 + 3. I got an 8. +3 is 11. So that means I did not misjump. I needed an 8. I needed under. Yeah, we didn't misjump. Look at it.
I'm back smiling on my face for we were.
No. Seriously.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw the number. What do you think I'm rolling all these arbitrary numbers?
What's going on?
Delete them.
Just messing with us.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
We didn't misjump. We did a 13 or higher to misjump. We rolled an 11. Yeah. If it was a +5, even a plus, we would have misjumped because we'd have had a 13.
Right.
So we rolled an 8 + 3. He gave us a +3. Even the +4, we would have got off on a 12. My brain just didn't calculate that till after. We did not misjump. We made it.
So
we made it.
narrowly getting into hyper jump.
Yeah.
You exit real space into jump space. Pierre, do you want to give me a closing as the warp bubbles or jump bubbles surround you or whatever? Give me a sensor roll. Something, you don't know what, something appears to have tried to enter the jump bubble at the same time as you entering jump space.
Did it succeed?
Well, I mean, his normal sensors give out once you're in the jump space.
Oh.
So as it was like during the final close, it appeared as if something had come over the threshold.
Did he tell me about this? Do I know about this?
Yeah, tell you.
Okay, I will call to Victor to run his what do you call sensor, his thing that can tell him Omega energy deal.
Yep.
And tell him to kick that shit on, and I want to do a diagnostics or a sensor scans of any life forms or potential anything that might have got on board our ship.
Okay, so that'll be another one for Pierre. Garen, you can give me add a medical roll, please.
Okay.
So when Garen does her medical roll, we'll see if she gives Pierre a bonus.
Who gets a boner? No.
Bonus.
Bonus.
So that's 2d6 plus 1, right?
Yes, please.
Bonus, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you use that in the sentence? Yeah, Steve's going to bonus all.
Yeah.
That sounds a little rough. That sounds a little bit rough.
Okay, so initial scans by Steve. I don't know who the Steve is you talk of, because he's not in the
No, there is no Steve.
Bonus all.
Yeah.
Steve.
Yeah.
So,
that's funny.
Yeah. So Steve's initial internal sensor sweep would only indicate that there are the 6 of you on board, and it gives the locations as 2 in the cockpit, 1 in each of the gunnery turrets, and 2 in the engineering section, which is where everyone would be expected to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And you now, Mentor, you turn on your little Omega device.
Yep.
You roll.
Activate the Omega device.
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Williams there.
Yeah. All right, hang on. Wait a minute. I'm plus 1. Hold on. Is that right? I think I'm plus 1 on electronics. No, plus 2. Okay. All right.
Stab is opposed to that chancy psionic voodoo electronics. He doesn't believe in that.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So your voodoo psionics science machine seems to read normal background levels of Omega energy.
Yes.
I'm just thinking. Yes.
Something strange may have got on board our ship or teleported. I say arm up and search the entire ship.
Okay.
We're going to, and we got our guns, and we got at least cloth, and I'm armored up, and we're going to search this entire ship.
You're all in backflips anyway, because that's how you.
Okay.
Yep.
And don't forget to split up. We'll cover the area faster.
Yeah. That's always a good idea.
Especially in Traveler. It's just a bright idea. Yeah.
So, Jen, if I can get you to roll, please, just a straight 2d6, unless you've got recon. Hang on a second. And I'll see if Dale's got recon.
I do not have recon, so just 2d6 then.
Yeah, I'll just see who's got it.
Maybe it'll be like a body snatchers thing.
Forward Observer 0 help? I know Sam's got Forward Observer. No, she's military trained.
Just let me know when I can
No. Okay.
Dale doesn't either? Dale?
Back 2d6, please, Darren. Okay. Right.
That's good.
You guys do the hold and the staterooms. It's going to take a good while. I mean, I'm assuming here that during this time, Jacob, you and Stev are locked up in the cockpit.
I would imagine so,
Okay.
but we got cameras, or
Yep.
our cameras are hooked up so we can see. I want everybody to kind of stick together, though.
Well,
I'm asking them.
Yeah, doing a piece of thing, except for the engineers, because unfortunately they're going in very small tubes, pulling in all the crawl spaces and out of the ship just to clear it all out. So I need, so Garen and Dale, they check out obviously the turrets, the hold, and the common room and the staterooms. They go through the biggest area. Nothing seen, nothing unusual. I need a roll, please, from Victor, and then give me another one, Mantar, for Sam, as you're going through individual. Okay. Basically, you're sort of going parallel on different sides of the ship.
I'm going to give you one for Sam. Straight 2d6?
Yep, if you want, yep.
Oh, that's nothing.
6.
Not good. Now, Sam, I don't know. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing that's going to help. Okay.
No.
All right, here we go. Sam, also.
That's brilliant. And then if I can have Stev, if you can just give me a. Do you have recon or do you have tactics here?
I forgot. It's been 2 weeks. Recon? Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Give me a flat 2d6 roll as you check out the avionics and the sort of computer area which is attached to the bridge.
Yeah. Stav waves his blade in the air and says, "It's not locked. I'm not locked in with it. It's locked in with me."
There you go. That's the spirit.
That's right. Some monsters don't realize that you could be a monster.
That's right. Exactly. So, Darren and Dale, you're feeling quite comfortable. Unbeknownst to you, the rest of the team haven't seen anything, if there was anything to see. We're reporting nothing. And Jacob, they report back to you all saying that there's nothing observable in anything on board ship. So, if it's not on board ship, if it's not inside the ship,
maybe it's out on the hull. Spider-Man in the hole, and it's going to work its way in. Huh?
Yeah, kind of like that proto-molecule.
Yeah, something's creeping me out, man.
Got a proto-molecule on the ship.
No, not the proto-molecule, man. Not that.
It managed to slip in the millimeter space between the hull and the field. It's a millimeter space by my calculations.
Not a proto-molecule. We don't want that shit. Don't give that GM ideas, man.
It's latched on the ship. Oh, no.
What do you mean, give me ideas?
I think he's getting his own ideas.
It must have flattened all around the hull like one of those Barba Papa things.
That's it.
Oh, no.
So, now, the only issue you have is that should you activate any of your outside cameras,
which why wouldn't we?
Because Jerry knows what happens if you stare out into jump space.
We can't stare into jump space. That's true. Can we just like zap our grid, electrify the surface or something? Yep. Or I would say do that. Just like put a whole bunch of volts through the outer hole if anything's clinging onto it. In between the jump bubble and the hole, there's a little bit of space. So whatever this was might have attached itself to the hole, and we could fry it.
Well, do we need a skill for that, or do we just press a button?
I think our engineer could handle doing that. Victor could handle it.
Give me an
Victor and Sam. Yeah.
Well, Sam, right. Whichever one of you does electronics.
Oh, yeah. Having trouble.
Hold on, Sam. What does Sam have? She has electronics 1. I'll roll for Sam. Hang on.
Okay.
Let's see. She's 2d6. Oh, it's a d20 again. 2d6 plus 1. So you knew, Steve? Oh my God, Sam's brainless today.
Yes. It looks like roll 20 is ready to go. You're gonna have a bad time.
Roll 20's not dice friendly tonight at all.
What were you saying before, Jerry?
You knew all along we made the roll. You were playing us.
Yeah.
The jump. Oh my god! It took my brain a minute to go. Wait a minute.
I know. It was.
Oh.
Wasn't it fun?
Oh, it was wonderful.
It was super fun.
Just a little bit of stress at the start of a very stressful.
Nothing like thinking you're going anywhere between 6 and 36 parsecs in the wrong direction and hoping you're landing in a star system.
Exactly.
Well, remember, Jerry, that other detour in that other campaign where we took a 31-year detour? That was fun.
And you were
was
only
it 31? I thought it was 20.
And you were only one jump away from an actual system.
What? 20 years?
In another game, we ended up in... I don't know. Were you there, Mantar? No, I don't think you were.
I think so. Sounds familiar.
Yeah.
20 years.
33
Yeah.
years.
We were basically
Well,
stuck
if you
in,
miss jump and you run out of fuel, you're screwed. And we were in a blank X, so that's light years away from anything. And we didn't have enough fuel to jump again, so we all got in low bursts and sent out a signal and waited until the Navy found us. So it took light years.
20 years?
Yeah, it was like 20 or 30 years. I don't remember. I thought it was more 20 or 25.
33.
But Pierre said 31. You're saying 33. It was a long time.
Sorry, it was 30 something.
What did you guys do? Settle down and have kids?
No, we weren't on ice. We went in emergency low bursts.
Oh.
And we all had to make thought checks too because we could have died. We all had to do low burst checks. We all survived.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
It was a cool game, and the whole universe around us was different. The planets were different from the war and everything that happened. We missed. We were just stuck in the middle of it all.
Yep.
Anyways.
Okay, so jump. So you're still fresh into jump. You've checked out the internal parts of the ship. You're fine. You have not successfully electrified the hull as of yet. Sam has rolled, unfortunately, double ones. Do we know what this means, folks?
That's an extreme fail.
I mean, she trips outside of the ship?
Yeah, so she fucked something up.
So if you can give me, please, a 1D... Hang on, I'll just go continually.
She fucked something up.
Goddamn.
You've had a rough week, have you, Jerry?
It's looking that way.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a 1D6 roll, please.
Who? Sam?
Yep, for Sam. Well, anyone, you can do it. You do it.
Why not? I roll like shit anyway, so we might as well.
Go ahead, shitty roller.
You know, shitty roller. Boom. Where do we roll this time? I had a 1 on a 1. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Look at all them ones.
So, guys,
Jesus.
this is what happens.
Jacob's losing his touch. He's not getting no action or anything.
Micro jump, because when you ask Sam to do that, she actually doesn't destroy, but blows out the power plant. Now, without the power plant, you can't sustain a jump bubble. Without a jump bubble, you fall into normal space.
The fuck?
Oh.
But you've only been in jump drive a few seconds, which means you're still within the system.
What fixes
Did we burn all the fuel? Did we lose all our fuel for a jump?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You're gonna have to go and.
So nothing.
Oh, but we're on the edge of the system, like maybe 100 AU out or so. Because believe it or not, it wasn't just a few seconds. We were doing these checks. This would put us. Ooh.
No, don't do that, because then you end up in the middle of space.
Okay, yeah, you're the ref. Okay, fine.
So it's going to take you 2 days to get to the closest gas giant.
How are we going to do that without a power plant?
That's for someone to fix.
Okay.
What do you need for that? Mechanical?
You've got roughly 8 hours before the temperature in your ship goes. You go belly up.
Cold.
Well, what skill do you need to fix that?
Engineering and mechanical, probably.
Engineering and electrics, which is what both the other two people do.
Oh, electric. Yeah, I only have mechanical.
So
All right. So Victor and Sam, start working.
Yep.
Victor and Sam
Coming up. Come on.
You need a sensor roll from you.
I'll get one. Hey,
Nice.
I got a good roll.
That's a good
There we
start.
go.
Just get Sam out of there. You take it. Push her out of the way. She
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah, put her out of the way. Tell her to go.
Okay. Then we do the engineering rolls. Okay, she's better on the engineering. That's electronics roll. We got to get it back up to par. So we're at an at least we're away from all the fighters now. We just did a little mini jump. We hiccuped.
That's why I asked Pierre to scan.
Yeah, Pierre. Yeah, that would be a scan. Check around.
He's done that.
Something.
There's several ships around you. Some are emitting normal.
There's ships out here, way out on the far.
Yep. Some are
Well,
emitting normal transceivers.
We're here, so why
interesting
can't
enough,
somebody else be there?
It's a gas giant fueling.
military.
They're fueling.
Great.
They're all military, so we're still in the same system.
Yeah. You know that part that you weren't supposed to go to?
Yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was the other system.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, that's all good. Oh, yes, it was. It was. But there's lots of military around here too. So,
Yeah.
And it takes 11 hours. So by that time, you guys have picked up on somebody else, and you are being hailed, and you've got emergency power, so you can talk to them. It's a military patrol cruiser.
I say this is the Shalimar. This is Jacob Promethean, captain of the Shalimar, and we had a misjump. We've got a little bit of an issue here. We were leaving system. We're a freighter. We've had a slight misjump. We have power plant issues. We're trying to get up online, and we need to refuel to set our course. So please be aware that this is not intentional.
That's coming up, and they're going to board you.
Well, there's not much else we can say. Yeah. Well, we got record of it. It's all there. We've had problems. Yeah, so
into your ship.
Yeah, we got nothing to hide.
we actually don't right now.
With combat armor and weapons and all sorts of things.
Oh, God.
That full military.
Yeah, we're not starting. No pew pew pew. At least he's not here, hey? No pew pew pew.
No. Okay, I need the lead officer comes over to investigate. He's got all his men or women doing the bits and pieces they need to.
Yeah.
But he's going to want, and he's got your records, so you can see what happened. He just wants to know why you felt you had the need to electrify your hull.
Yeah.
Didn't that fail?
Well,
yeah, that's why the power plant blew. And it's right there in the records. We tried to run power through the hull.
To electrify your hull in jump space.
Tell him there was some sludgy thing on it.
We had something show up on our scans entering jump with us. We believe we've been followed by some kind of psionic entity.
Oh God, yeah, tell him the truth.
Yeah, why not?
Well, they know. They know.
Oh
yeah, sure they do.
The guy gets one of his fellows to bring over a pad and says, "This is your scans," and he shows it to Jacob. And it looks like your scans. And according to this, there was no entry of anything entering into jump space with you.
Huh. Well, we did pick something up strange. We tried to zap it. It fried out. We made an electrical mistake. Our novice engineer. And this is where we are. We're telling you the truth, sir. I'm a scout. I'm Scout's honor.
Yeah.
Telling you.
And now
telling you the truth.
Telling us that you've got some sort of sonic entity that's chasing you.
Yes, there is some kind of psionic omega energy, and if you know anything or if you've been in contact with the rest of the world, I'd show him some of the damage that we had where it penetrated and we patched. There's obviously some of that he could see in the drive room that we've had to repatch and repair, and that there's something definitely weird going on in the sector and the subsectors. And when we tried to clear our hole, electrify it, we shorted out our power plant. was a simple.
So
Yeah,
he starts pushing
I will,
you guys against the wall really hard, not really believing you.
I will. I want to break out a hand computer and show them the recordings of the damage to our ship and to the what is it? The Red Manta that was destroyed, or that had their maneuver drive destroyed. And
we have that proof.
Yeah, yeah, we've got that.
So he takes your hand.
And I want to show them all that.
Yep. Basically, that's all going to be held as evidence. You don't have your hand computers anymore. And he's going pretty hard. He's going to squeeze you guys. It looks like he's not.
I want to kick his ass. He's pissing me off.
Yeah, well, you can do that when he's got no more of the the 10 or so combat armored people with him.
Who feels like dying today? No,
Not me.
I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm just kidding.
You have to tell them about the psionic shit. Wonderful. I wish I was drinking. I don't drink.
I got some whiskey in my stateroom.
I don't drink.
Like,
I don't drink alcohol.
Okay, you can bring it out to the common room because that's where they got you guys, every one of you, in the common room.
I say to him, is it really necessary to take our hand computers? Can't you just take the information off them and we can put them on disk for you? I would like our hand computers. We're not breaking the law. You can see we misjumped. Everything here. And I'm a scout, and I mean, we're Imperial, and our employer is legit. So now I'm getting a little irritated with him. I'm like, no, we don't deserve to be pushed like this.
And who's your employers?
Our employer is Jupiter Keller of Keller Enterprises from Baku. And we're on a specific special run.
So he sends that off. That comes back in a few minutes. His whole demeanor changes. Right, he just orders all of his men to get off your ship. Tells you that a tender will come alongside and basically refuel your ship, and you just need to get on your way.
Does he give us our hand computers back?
It doesn't, no.
We got no proof now if he took them. Did we back any of that shit up by looking, Victor? Did you back it?
It should be in our it should be in our central computer.
Okay. Well, then we'll just have to replace the hand computers later. We can have them.
Yeah.
Let's get the hell out of here.
You didn't take mine.
So we got a tender. Did we get our power plant back up online? And are we ready to roll?
Yeah, it took 11 hours. But basically, by the time you got boarded, the tender came up.
Yeah.
It refueled your ship. And then you point her in the right way. And
so what about our hull? There's nothing else on our hull? I'd say we do an EVA and you could take a little magnet boot around the whole of the ship with some laser rifles and check around. Anybody with vac suit and laser weapons, or I think a rifle skill or something. Or still check our hull, man. Something was attached to it. We didn't get to electrify it. See if we see anything out there. What do you think, guys?
I'm down. I got
cameras at the moment because you don't jump space anymore.
Oh, we have cameras on the hull then. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we can do that then. We look over the hull. Do we see anything on the cameras on the hull?
Give me a 2d6, please.
Straight 2d6?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Straight 2d6. I roll a 6. Anybody else rolling to look at the cameras? Pierre?
Should I?
Yeah.
Is it more like a computer roll?
I would say.
No, you could. I guess you could apply your sensory roll to it.
Okay, so yet another electronics roll. Okay. Not successful.
The only other people I can think of that might possibly, because they usually steered it for some part of their job, would be Darren and
Oh, so I'm rolling.
Can they use their gunner skill then for that?
No.
So just 2d6 then.
Yep. God, bloody roll 20 doesn't like you guys tonight. And Jen, do you want to roll another 2d6 for Dale, please?
Sure. I mean, Garen's not really interested in what's going on, so it's okay. Here we go.
I don't feel good about these cameras. I still want to do an EVA. I'm going to vac suit up. And do we have a laser rifle or a laser carbine?
Garen thinks you're being paranoid now.
I don't care. Something's not right. I am paranoid.
I'm gonna go
I got a feeling that. Who else? Who's with me? Who's coming out with me? I vac suit up. And I'm going to grab a laser carbine or a laser rifle and bolt it and attach it.
We have one rifle and 3 carbines in the ship's locker. So.
Okay, I'm treated as gun combat 0, and I could, yeah. So I would take the laser. You could take who's ever got the skills, the better skills. I would say Dale does. I would ask Dale to go out with me. He's got the high dex. I think he's got a high dex, doesn't he? I can't see him. Actually, Sam's coming out with me. She's got vac suit 1 and laser rifle 1. Plus, she has laser carbine. Plus, she has a high dex. So Sam is
up the equipment in the first place, eh?
coming out with me.
Awesome. Sure.
Yeah.
The one who busted up everything in the first place.
Well, that was electronics.
That was an accident.
Good luck.
Yeah, and that was electronics.
Yeah.
She's better with a laser carbine than with electronics.
If you say so. I don't know her.
Sure, I don't know.
Sounds good. All right.
Sounds good to me too.
You two go and while Victor's sorting out the power plant and all that sort of stuff, you two take over you directly around the hull of the ship. Make your roll, please.
Okay. What are we rolling? Our vac suit skill?
You're rolling 2d6 plus.
Now, vac suit skill gives you like a +4 per skill level.
If you need to do anything that's dangerous, yeah, but not to do anything else. It's just to keep safe. But not doing that, you just walk on the surface.
Jacob rolled a 6 for himself, and Sam gets a 9.
Right. And how many turns were you in the Scouts?
4 terms.
So I add 2 to yours. And
Okay, that goes.
Sam was in the Navy, so she has 1. No, she has 1 for hers. So you end up with this 8, and she ends up with a 10.
Okay.
All the damage that you've had and been patched or repaired, Sam is aware of, because she's been part of that. Like her and Victor would know that, left, right, centre sort of stuff. You come up to a small patch under the port side. It's about a foot below and to the right of the port cargo door. And there is a small scatter mark. Is the best way. It's almost as if someone's, and of course this can't possibly happen, but it's almost as if someone shot like shotgun shot on your hull. That would just bounce off normally, but this seems to have made hasn't embedded, but it's definitely made scratches. And they are heavier at the back end of the ship, getting lighter.
Oh, dude, it's that Twilight Zone creature that attached to our ship and it can breathe in space. Remember that movie with Captain Kirk? He went on the airplane. You remember that episode?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Scratches. Oh yeah, the Twilight Zone with the creature that was on the wing, and nobody believed him. Yeah.
Oh,
they're at 10,000 feet or something.
Yeah.
Oh no, I only saw something like that in The Simpsons.
So we look at the scratches a little more. Do they look like animal scratches or something strange like that?
Hard to tell because you shouldn't. I mean, usually it's metal against metal or impact meteorite against metal.
Wow.
This is just very unusual.
There
would be about 4, if you want to call them scratches, 4 scratches of around about 18 inches in length total.
That's crazy.
So, Stav, since you're hooked up to them, give me a sensor computer roll. Computer roll. If you do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna send the images to Stab, see if he can analyze them or come up with something.
Well, Stab, based on the photos, you can get their exact length, width, and depth. The computer can't give you anything that would actually make that.
Of course not.
Yeah, there's nothing that it's aware of that would leave that sort of damage pattern. Sam, can check it with the mechanics roll, please.
Okay, she's got mechanics what offhand? 1 or 2?
1. She's got mechanics 1.
She rolled a 6.
Okay.
Now, Steve, remember rule 68A. If some stuff's simple, a 6 or higher is good enough. It's not always an 8. It's always an 8 for combat. But if it's a routine task, a 6 should be good enough. A difficult task is an 8. Very difficult is a 10. Just my interception, but I'm not the GM.
So she can't tell what
Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry. She can't tell what made this, but she can tell, because it's routine, that it's not dangerous to the ship at present. It's not deeply embedded or enough to actually damage.
Can Jacob tell by looking at it with the mechanical roll?
You can try.
What did I come up with? I got a 7. I'm under.
The only thing you can sort of relate this back to would be like an animal scratch. And there's no animal that survives in space, as far as we're aware.
As far as we're aware, it's one of them gremlins that doesn't breathe. It's a cyborg gremlin, man. I believe that. I say, we got cyborg gremlins that don't breathe over the comms to the guys. I'm creeped out, man. I'm getting paranoid.
You are paranoid. All of you.
Garen, you might need to get some sedative for Jacob.
It's called whiskey. It's called whiskey, and it's in my stateroom. And we get back and jump, I'm pouring a big glass.
There you go. I prescribed a glass of alcohol for all of you.
Excellent. Okay, so you guys get back in. There's nothing else on the surface of the ship. Sam would also have checked the rear of the ship to see if anything had been damaged there. Nothing at all had been touched.
Okay. We come back on in from our EVA. We're going to gear up to set our jump course. And I say to the group, I say, you guys do realize how that military dude backed to hell down once we mentioned Jupiter Keller, right?
Yeah,
there too.
Once we hand computers.
Still kept their hand computers, but I think he knew more than he was. He was playing dumb to our story, but they know more than's going on.
Well, I would refrain from throwing around that psychic shit, man. You're making us sound like witch hunters or something. Just don't.
But it's true there, Garen. It's true.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So it's true.
And they know it too.
We look like idiots. And you lost your hand terminals, didn't you? In my room.
Right. Yeah, and in this game, those are expensive. They're not like smartphones where you can get real cheap. They're like 1,000 credits each.
I wouldn't suggest spouting out that information again.
Okay.
I think we did right. Let's set the course and get out of here.
We set the course. When you're ready, Victor, to make sure the ship doesn't blow up, please. You don't have any bonuses.
Victor.
Or double ones might cause some problem. I mean, double sixes might cause some problem.
Yeah, you don't want a high roll here. Yeah. You want low.
Where you go, Victor?
Straight 2d6. Straight 2d6. And then I punched the jump, the pilot.
There we go. 7. Oh no, 4.
4.
That's okay this time.
4's the best number. Yep. And Jacob on course.
Little high, but still good.
Okay, you're in jumps place. Steve, do you want to do another sensor sweep as you go into the jump?
Did we fix our power after all that?
Yep. Took 11 hours.
Yeah.
I'm sure Sam still feels bad about that shit.
Well, it was pressure. Okay, so Steve, you're getting a very similar reading.
As we're jumping, or this is about to jump?
As you go into the jump, as the bubble starts to close on you, you get exactly the same reading.
They've joined their jump.
Something was trying to enter your jump bubble.
Oh, I hope it was chopped in half or something. But no such luck. Well, it's I got a week to try to monitor this situation.
Yep.
I don't think you guys want to try to electrify the hole again, do you?
Well, I wrote down.
I'll leave it to the chief engineer.
Like aliens, we got. Like aliens, they had that panel of special gases out of the blue. Well, we got special hull treatments panel, and it says high voltage, acid, or Barry Manilow music. Warning: causes automatic citation as a war crime.
No. We're gonna want. If we gotta listen to that, we're gonna want to blow up the jump bubble.
Yeah.
I want a successful jump.
How much fuel do we have?
You were refilled.
We're capped off.
Okay, we're refueled. Okay. I'm down to try electrifying the hull again if you want to try it. I am better at it than Sam is. But
she looks at you and says, "So you say."
Also,
I say give it a stab. What the hell? But let Sam. I'm gonna invite Sam up to the common area and pour her some whiskey. I don't want her to have nothing to do with this one.
She says, "I'm on duty."
Maybe we have to watch out about insulating the hull from the parts which are not the hull. More insulation.
She leans over Victor and she says, when I crossed those two wires over last time? Don't do it this time.
Yeah. Yeah. I will make note of that. Here we go. Let's see if I can... Yeah.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
Do we pick up anything like dropping into the jump bubble or any disturbance to the jump bubble on the sensors?
In a second. Let's have a look. So, can you give me, Victor, 4d6?
4d6.
4d6.
12.
Okay. Steph, will give me a sensor sweep, please.
He's got a plan. I can just tell. I can hear it in his voice.
You, Steph, your sensors, it's really hard to use sensors in jump space. But they definitely detect some mass, and you might have to look into that for a wee bit. To work out how much, leaving your ship.
In the jump bubble. It left. Wow. Something was piggybacking a ride, man. I'm telling you, it's space goblins. It's
it left our ship, I don't understand. Where would it go?
It falls into the jump bubble and disintegrates.
Oh my god, you guys
are hanging on. It's on. I bet there's more claw marks on our hole. There's more claw marks on the hole. How much you want to bet?
Bet you guys have been drinking.
Crazy.
Yeah. I would not at all be surprised.
I'm going to pour a glass of whiskey. Then I pour another glass of whiskey in the common area and I push it over to Garen. Maybe you need to have some.
No, I'm not drinking. I think
you're not paranoid enough.
I slammed down the whiskey and I pushed the other glass over to Victor. You know I'm right. You're with me. I know you are.
You guys are
Garen's just not paranoid enough.
I'm gonna go and check the medical supplies in case you guys need something later.
And then I say to Victor, I bet that she goblin's hot.
It remains to be seen.
Don't do that to Victor. You know that creates problems.
Yeah, during a jump accident, they can heat up to 11,000 degrees. That's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Rightio. So, what are we doing now, folks?
We got a week.
You've got a week.
Well,
I'm going to do
something. I'm not sure.
Paranoid Mark.
I'm going to try to do some intermittent sensing on this intermittent omega energy sort of thing, but I really don't understand it.
Okay. Give me a roll. What's your roll?
He's a 7. He's under the 8.
Not much success, but I
you can't
do it again.
define any more accurately the sensor that data that you've got. You've been trying to run it to get clear data.
We probably could get more when we're out of jump, because then we can look at the cameras without.
Well, no, you couldn't, because you can't run the cameras and jump. That's the problem.
We can after we get out.
Yeah, it's not there anymore, is it?
No, it's not.
Whatever it is, or was. You can only tell it was a significant enough mass to register as leaving. So that would mean something at least over 20 kgs, because that would be significant.
Yeah, it's animal size. Yeah. 20 kilograms, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, man. The freaking little goblin.
Yeah. Well, we got confirmation there was something out there chewing on our hull now.
I'm glad you electrified it again.
Yeah.
We got rid of whatever it was.
Oops, my Discord went kablooey for a moment there.
It's okay.
I need to rig up I'm going to need to rig up a switch that we can just flip to electrify the hull.
Yeah, flip the switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to be, you've already set up the system, so that's easy enough to do. It's just nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're going to want to be able to do this at will.
Yeah, there's some strange shit going on in the universe. Space goblins hitching a ride. How did that goblin come out there from out there? Where are these things coming from?
Maybe it came from inside jump space.
No, it got on board before jump. You never know, though.
Yeah, we were opening a jump bubble, and then it climbed
Can we?
on in.
Can we run computers and see if there's been any other strange anomalies or stories of things like this? They might be tabloids, but sure. I got computer 1. Can I do a computer roll for that? I'm gonna go to hit the library and see if we can find anything strange like that. Maybe it's some fake news conspiracy theories like we're all used to in the world.
Yep.
Social media fake news.
Yep.
Yeah. Space goblins chewing on your hull, man.
Really
Space goblins!
Oh, my husband's face has been missing. Yeah. Oh, these are not my kids.
So I don't find crap, do I?
No, unfortunately not. Well, you do find crap, but you don't want to actually bring that to it.
Yeah. It's even more far-fetched in my theory, eh? So while we're in jump space, I pour another glass of whiskey and I reflect on it and think about it as I sit on the bridge. Okay. So what do you think it is, Garen? I'm going to get in a conversation with Garen. You don't think it's space goblins. What do you think it is?
I think it's your wild imaginations because you've been out in space for too long. I think it's my
the scratches didn't come out of nowhere, and they're animal like scratches.
Yeah, okay.
Do
you have evidence that they're animal scratches? Do you have anything to compare that to?
We detected the creature on the hull as it left. Apparently, when I fried it, it fell off. So something climbed on the hull.
And you know that for sure. You have pictures. Do you have evidence?
Yes, it's right there on the. It's right there on the sensors. You can read the sensor logs right here. I know you're a doctor and don't understand engineering, but look at those.
Oh, bum, bum, bum.
Hey, the group is slowly just falling to bits.
Starting to argue and fight now.
Yeah, doing my work for me, guys. Thank you.
You know,
And we're missing Richard.
Though.
Richard would want to go on the hole and go pew, pew, pew and shoot it.
Yeah, just don't forget, if you ever get sick, I might be busy.
Yeah.
And we know how you like to socialize.
Yeah.
Oh.
Keep arguing, guys.
Hey, he might need a shot of penicillin. Keep this on the level. We're all taking care of each other here.
Yeah. Keep
All right,
arguing.
I'm just saying,
keep arguing.
All I'm saying is, don't question the sensors. They're not. Yeah.
No, there definitely is something going on. We don't know what it is. Yeah, goblins might be far-fetched, but there's something strange. Stranger than anything I could ever remember seeing in my career.
Arguing. Yeah, keep arguing.
Yeah.
The entity will sense our discord and will suck it up like a McDonald's strawberry shake. I tell you.
We're safe. We're in our own little jump bubble. The only way we'd have an issue is if he didn't electrify it and it worked its way into our hole. And then it'd be hanging out with us. Little goblin running around the halls wanting to eat us.
Just say one thing. What's to say it's not doing that already?
We
could have had another one. There could have been another one. We've been in jump before, and we've had a hole. We had a big hole in the hull previously.
I think we better search. Now I'm going to look like a really paranoid freak. Let's search the ship again.
Oh my god!
Go make rolls.
I'm gonna have a coffee.
Yep, everybody check the tube.
I got a whiskey and I'm unshaven and my hair's all sticking up like I'm crazy and I'm walking around with my auto pistol.
Oh my god!
Yeah, we're getting a little whacked out now. I'm having
So, Garen,
let's look around.
You know,
goblins are out here.
You said you were getting ready for some things.
Was I?
You know, sedatives for some people.
No sedatives. I don't want no sedatives. Right. I'm not letting her near me. We're looking around to see if there's a goblin on here.
I prepared 4 sedatives in case they're required.
They're not required. We can look around our ship. Keep your sedatives in the bag. Come on,
you'll have to have a pretty look. Yeah, you'll have to have a pretty strong sedative to counteract all the coffee that Victor is drinking. He's starting to get a little jittery.
That's why I did 4. 2 for him.
Oh, and Jacob is mixing coffee and whiskey, so not only is he buzzed and awake, he's like wired, man, and drunk. And he's looking around.
Yeah. How about some slow drugs so I can stay in existential dread for 60 weeks?
That sounds like a nightmare, man. All right. Victor's gonna crawl into some tubes and start scouring.
I'm looking around. I'm going through everything in the ship with my guns out. Yeah.
Going methodically through the tubes.
Yeah. I got 2 double auto pistols in each hand, and I'm walking around the ship.
Okay.
Do I need to make a roll?
I'm going to do sensing as a kind of hobby, but I don't really understand what I'm looking for.
I'm going to clean up the common area.
Garen? What's Garen doing?
I'm going to clean up the common area with glasses of booze and bittle, probably.
Ectoplasm.
I got Sam with me, and I want her to have a laser carbine with her because she's got the skill in that.
She's having one. Maybe not to defeat any alien, but perhaps just to keep you.
Well, I tell her, come on and search with me. She's got her laser carbine on, and I got both my auto pistols out. And we're going through all the nicks and crannies on the ship and see if we find anything.
Okay.
We got space goblins in my head, man. They're on board.
So, listen. To take our minds off of this, can we learn a little bit about our jump destination? It's that. How do you say the next effect? Next.
Lein is Lein, I believe.
Lein. Okay. What do we know about?
So, just give me 1 second. Sorry, I was trying to get something else ready for you guys. Just give me a second.
Yeah, we found a space goblin. He's gonna put an image up right now. Watch.
Yeah. The space goblin hands us a printout. Oh yes, thank you.
Yeah, because they're really, 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 nice like that.
Yeah, it's a space goblin. You play D&D and you're level 1. Goblins just suck.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
God.
you have
Okay,
to,
After, can you
you
give me
have
a
to
roll,
look at it.
please, Stan?
They
Give me
do.
one more roll, please.
A sensor roll, okay?
We're playing
Because
Well,
I
the
think
computer
you have
roll, because
to.
you're trying to use the data you've got from that
Okay,
scan.
computer roll.
Yeah.
Yes, standard remarks. You have to look at it from the entity's point of view, and then you go mad.
Mm.
Ah, there's something going on here.
Ooh, excellent roll.
Excellent
14.
Good
roll, and
deal. Yeah.
So from it, you're able to formulate basically, and you get this picture. That was sitting on your hull.
So a product molecule.
Oh.
A product
yeah.
molecule.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
I'm screenshotting that shit for sure. Hang on, I'm
That
screenshotting it
looks
here.
familiar.
Screenshot.
oh, that's just
Oh,
lovely. Hey,
so-
Garen, look at this shit. I said, Garen, come here. Look what Stav pulled up on the image.
Garen,
That's what was
it looks like-
that's what was hanging out on our hole.
can you give me a medical check, please, Garen?
I think it looks like the goblin from Twilight Zone, but put in soft focus like they do for Star Trek women.
It's a organic cybernetic non-breather entity alien thing. Oh, medical roll.
Yeah.
It's a goblin, man. It's a space goblin creature. Telling you,
That's close enough.
Yeah, that's creepy. So that's what was on our hole, man. How did he get the image? How did you get that image, Stav?
From his data
I
and
don't
from
remember.
cameras. Data and cameras. Garen,
Yeah.
based on the really bad
Yeah.
picture, you really can't say much apart from it has a blob at the top, something at the bottom, and that's all you can tell.
Exactly. It's a blurry vision. I mean, do you even know what it is?
Look at it! It's a goblin! I'm telling you!
A blurry star that we just flashed by.
Hey, look, I jokingly look over to Victor and say, you wonder if it's a she or a he, Victor.
That could be a meteorite.
I don't know if I would don't touch that.
Or what is
That's
that?
a little too much for you, hey?
The room gets silent.
Yeah, it's creeping me out a little bit.
Touch that.
Are you impugning my fuzzy?
I'm not sure.
Fuzzy photos? Now you're going to doubt my photos of trash can lids suspended by fishing wire and then photographed blurrily. Would you doubt
I
that?
like how you blurred this
That could be
photo,
an
Steve.
oil
That's
tuber coming out of
great.
somebody else's ship.
Very atmospheric. Okay, so there's Lein, the stats on Lein. Just to the slight aside while you're trying to absorb all that.
Yeah, are we getting close to out of jump now?
Yeah.
We didn't find. Of course, our drunken binges of looking around the ship didn't find anything, right?
No, nothing whatsoever.
No, that was just paranoia and drunkenness. Okay.
I checked all the tubes methodically, closing them off behind me. Did I pick up anything?
Some of them. Is it just your imagination preying on your everything that Jacob has sort of suggested, or is it just stuff? You know. So in some of the tubes, there's a little bit of debris, or it seems to be stuff you can clean up. So,
but not natural debris. Something strange.
Well, it could be like a petrochemical that's been left for a while and it changes color to a sort of a pale, powdery white sort of thing.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm gonna take some samples of that. And,
take it to Garen, man. It's goblin shit. I'm telling you.
we're gonna run some scans on it and see what it is.
Goblin shit.
Ridiculous.
I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna scan this stuff. And
don't handle the goblin poo-poo too much, or it'll crystallize around your throat.
Yeah. No bare hands.
You guys are.
He's wearing gloves.
You sound drunk.
Great.
Golly.
No, Jacob can get blasted as hell while he's in jump. But when he knows he's coming out of jump and he's got business to do, he's all business. So he's probably in the Gatorade mode, and he's
been doing its business too.
Yeah. So Jacob's done with his bender thing, and he's still paranoid though.
Yep.
The thought of that, this space goblin. sober or not, he still believes there's something really weird going on.
Space Goblin, yeah. Okay.
What do you think, Stab? You don't think that's something weird? But I want to believe.
It's a blob that was generated by ship goo that turned into some gobbledygook on the way. Then
I did not have my highest marks during the week when they were studying, organic psionic entities in sensor school.
And it's got 4 arms and like an ant spider legs and head and weird red eyes.
It's a fuzzy picture. You don't even know what that is. You're putting it together because your mind is trying to figure something that you want. Your mind, listen, psychology works. Your mind wants to see something, so it will see whatever it wants.
But everybody else sees
get over it. Yeah, because you're all paranoid, crazy nut jobs.
Are you telling me the sensors wanted to see mass attached to our hull that's attached to the scratches?
A ship.
And it carved a hole. It carved scratches into our hull.
If it's got a rough,
I bet there's more scratches on the hole now too.
It could possibly.
Wait till we get out of jump. I'm telling you.
The exterior is rough material.
Okay, Steve.
It's like take a rock. Huh?
Did you get my whisper, Jim?
Oh, yes. Yeah. See, it appears to be dried petrochemical material. That's all it is.
Dried petrochemical material.
Dried petrochemical material.
That's what my shit is, too. It's a dried petrochemical material.
There you go.
It's not shit.
Goblin.
That is.
Oh, my God. So I'm going to the kitchen.
Right.
Okay, so it tests stuff as a petrochemical, Steve?
Yes.
Well, that's what her diagnosis is. Yes.
Somebody drew a wiggly line on our thing here, man.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
There you go.
All right.
No, this is
all right.
Can we enhance that photo? Can we get the fuzzy out?
No, it's a blurry gobbledygook.
No, I want a computer analyze and enhance the photo. I want to get the fuzzy out.
Of course you do.
Yeah, I got computer 1. I don't know if I could do it.
You want to dance with the noise? Go ahead and dance. This is my best
I'm going to try. If I get a high success, maybe Steve can get
get worse. The more you blow it up, the blurrier
I got a 9. I'm just under. That would be a 10 probably for high success. So I'm just under.
No, just stop.
But we might be able to get it out a little bit. Let's see what it says.
The more you blow it up,
get that fuzzy out, she's going to have to be a believer.
Oh
I'm
my
looking
God.
at Victor. Yeah, we're going to make her a believer. It's a goblin.
All right.
I'm walking away, throwing my hand up in the air.
This is what you're dealing with here.
Okay.
All right, you guys.
Right. Okay, this is all you can get it to do with your roll there, Jerry. In a second, it'll load up in a second. I'll put the other one away.
Okay. So you did enhance it a little. Ooh, let us see what we got. You're going to delete the other one now. Which is it? Oh, look at that. That is a little more enhanced. You can see the arms and the legs. It's like got 4 legs, but the front legs also act like arms and 4 arms.
Oh my God, you sound crazy.
Look at it though. And it's like stretchy, like a proto-molecule thing.
I'm leaving.
Okay. You don't see that, Victor?
All right. Yeah, I see that. I think on our next stop, we got to get a doctor to check Garen out. Make sure she's not
it could be
infected by the goblin. I think she's infected.
Yeah.
She's not a believer. Maybe
could be.
She's a goblin in disguise. Shh, don't tell her. Shush.
Yeah.
I'm not paranoid at all. I'm just fine.
Okay. On that.
So I'm obviously Jacob is he's drinking his Gatorade. He's done with the alcohol. He's put the whiskey away. He's exercising and vitamining up, and he's getting focused to come out of jump. He wants to be sharp and on his wits. So
where are both of his guns? His handguns?
Always near. Always near.
Okay.
Always near. He's got a holster. He might, while he's exercising and doing push-ups and crunches in his stateroom, they might be hanging on a hanger. but he's walking around in his uniform with his guns on him at all times. Ever since he's got that goblin picture.
Okay.
He'll put his vac suit on and when need be when he exits jump, but he'll even have him holstered on the outside of his vac suit, or he'll have a laser carbine with him from the ship locker when he's in vac suit and was depressurized. He's going to be always armed, even on the ship, because these goblins have messed with this. He just believes they're goblins, space goblins.
Yeah.
What he's
There's
calling
something.
them. Yeah.
That's good, as good a placeholder as any.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
You are coming almost ready to jump out of space into normal space. Jump space to normal space. Lein. So I'll just give you a quick rundown on Lein.
Yeah.
Its main mass is a rocky, icy mass, which is roughly half the size of Mars. It has a gravity of 0.25.
About the size of the moon.
That being said, it's not a circle. It's not a globe. It's a large asteroid. So several large asteroids. This just happens to be the primary largest one. Several other large asteroids are also have similar sort of facilities. So there's lots of B and C sort of type star forts.
So it's like egg shaped or something. You're saying?
It's rough. It's irregular.
Irregular. Okay.
Yeah.
But it's a size 2, no atmosphere, no hydrographics.
That's right. Yep.
Okay.
But as always, Traveller always just stats up the main or the central planet. So in this sense, it's not a planet. It's a planetoid / very, very, very large asteroid. It's not a planet in the common sense of a planet.
Okay.
There's roughly 6 million people scattered about the system. It's a very rich system because it's got 3 asteroid or mineral wealth rings. It has an asteroid that's captured in what would be closely approximate to a life zone, orbit 3. There is no planet in orbit 3. There's a couple of ice planets outside, so you've got nothing but the asteroid. Then you go to a planet ring, gas giant, planet ring, couple of icy planets, and that's it sort of thing. That's the system. It's a representative democracy. The law level is such that you can't carry around auto rifles, machine guns, but it is an interstellar technology. So they can repair jump ships. They cannot produce jump ships, but they can produce system ships. And it's a non-agricultural, non-industrial vacuum company.
And there's a scout base too.
Yep. You're a bit too close to the mic there.
Oh, I said there's a scout base there too.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So you come out pretty much as soon as Stav is, and I'm assuming everyone's in their vac suits at their stations as per your normal procedure.
Yeah.
Pretty much as soon as you come
Victor,
out. Yep.
Victor is wearing a anti-psionic shield, just in addition to everything else.
Okay.
He's wearing.
I am too. Absolutely. Yeah.
All good.
I'm paranoid.
Did you pick up you must have picked up the extra ones.
We did a while ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got one in my inventory. So.
Okay.
And we bought those. I remember buying.
Yep. I guess you'll be telling everyone to put those on as well.
Mm-hmm. We put them on.
Yep. Okay.
We each have our own by now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're coming out, before really Stab can get much in the way, he's sort of starting to just get everything ready to start taking the census sweep. You get your first message, and it's from a ship. Apparently, it's a close escort, 400 ton, called the Vindicator. You are hailed. You're speaking to Captain Lieutenant Johns, and she says you need to basically come to a complete stop. We are on our way. Any deviation, we will give chase, and we will ensure that you do stop.
Okay. You said she's the Navy now?
Captain
Space Navy?
Johns. The captain of the ship is Lieutenant Johns, and it's a she.
Mm-hmm.
The captain of the Vindicator.
And it's definitely Imperial or Navy or something, not just a pirate ship.
No. It's the Colonial Marine ship. There's no Imperial here.
Okay. Colonial Marines. We're not going to mess with that. Yeah, that's not a good plan.
She comes in. Obviously, it's a nice big ship. You just sort of eventually come to a halt and stay still. Wait. She comes in. They do a slow circle around you. They're asking for your ID and all that sort of stuff. They do a heavy, deep scan of your ship. And then Lieutenant Johns says that, okay, you seem to be clear. Just want to warn you that there is...
I say to him, may I ask why you did this scan? Because
we have a dark shipping system and we're trying to work out where it is, who it is, and what it's supposed to be doing here.
Gotcha.
Warn you off the ship. We don't know what it's doing. It will not answer any hails. It vanishes as soon as we start talking to it.
That's some strange.
I have been given orders that if any such ship does appear in my patrol area, to treat it as a possible incursion. So therefore, I'm warning you to treat it the same way. If you sight it, do not try to contact it. Immediately send a packet message to, and she gives you the frequency, blah, 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 blah.
We'll make sure we send that. Do you have an image or what the ship looks like, or how many tons you estimate it to be?
That's all they don't know. No one's been able to get close enough to it to even know what it is.
Wow. Okay.
They receive. There's a mass to it. They know there's a mass to it because they can get that basic reading. So it's obviously over 100 ton, but it's obviously under 1,000 ton. Otherwise, they'd be able to get some sort of reading.
Well, thank you very much, Captain. Right. We will keep our eyes out, and we will send you any information if we come across this.
Yep. And she says, just try to stick to at the moment, most of the patrol ships are sticking to the major laneways. So we recommend this corridor, this corridor, this corridor. So they have 3 places to go to.
Do we have a cargo? No, we just have a chip to deliver, right?
Yeah, the chip. Yeah, you guys tried to destroy.
We need to do EVA.
I know. Thank God.
Oh yeah, let's do an EVA. Absolutely.
I want to look over the spot where that thing I fried was.
Yeah, I want to look over there too and see if there's more scratches. I'm going to go out there with a laser carbine.
Because it was only, he didn't get a good sense of it. Just that
we'll still man boot and walk around the whole thing.
Right, Jacob and Victor, you get geared up, you get your guns ready.
I want Sam to come with us because she's good with the laser carbine and she has a high def.
That's 2 of you, because I think Victor is as well.
Where's the fucking? Whoa! My roll 20 froze.
Oh, okay. So what's wrong with basically, you guys do a check of the hull. Each one of you give me a 2d6, please. Plus
I can't do anything
of your term in a military or scout service.
I got to sign back in because my roll 20, nothing's responding on the browser. So give me a second.
Do I round up or down?
Wow, that was weird.
All right.
Maybe it's your paranoia.
I don't know why it did that.
What our paranoia did to the hull.
The computer would not do anything, man. Just one click. Everything I clicked.
You got a 9, and Victor, when you can you also roll for Sam? She gets +1 on hers.
I'm coming back in now, so give me a second and I'll roll.
Well, you usually roll for yourself because Victor's rolled for himself, and Sam's got an 8.
No, I've got vac suit and.
Yeah, all you need is 2d6 plus half of the terms and service.
Okay. 8.
Okay, so all 3 of you can verify the strike on the side below the port side. All 3 of it's still there. Yeah, you've gone over every other piece of the ship. Victor, one of the sections which acts as an air brake like it right on the top of the ship, it like raises up a little bit and adds a bit of an air brake when you're in the atmosphere. What you can see is it's almost like something's gone behind it and grabbed onto it and sort of it's left like indentations on the front of it, if you like.
Like claw indentations?
Yeah.
There are 4 indentations. Sorry, there's 8. There's 4, a space, and then another 4.
Okay, I'm gonna send the pictures inside the ship and ask Garen if how our imaginations kept his hole in this thing.
Oh, for God's sake, I'm gonna ignore him.
I'm gonna have Stab take
No
a look
answer.
at
That's what I thought.
look at those pictures. Yep. She
Yeah.
just doesn't want to believe. She could see Bigfoot in the middle of the woods and she still wouldn't believe. She'd say it's a bear.
There's a medical and scientific answer.
Yeah.
Something clawed up our hull, and then I tried it, and it fell off.
Space goblins. Those are
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the right term, but yeah. There's something. There was something on our hull.
I think you guys need a little bit of shore leave, maybe. There's a lot of reasons why.
I think maybe you're working for the space goblins at this point.
Are you working for the space
goblins?
Yeah, sure. And I
You're
wear
starting to worry me
too to bed, and little rainbow hats.
Okay. Yeah.
Rainbow hats. Space goblins like rainbow hats? I never do that. Oh.
Yeah.
Are you going to host them or what? We're going to make them a little. You're going to have space goblins with the rainbow hats on?
I don't know. You guys are so eager to see space goblins.
Okay, so we take the information and we go back in the ship and we're going to set course to Lein so we can drop off the ship wherever we need to.
You're actually going to Alpha Station, which is where you have to deliver this to. Alpha Station is an asteroid.
We're going to Alpha Station, and we never did try to hack it, right? We never did try.
You tried, but you only.
Oh, we suggested it, but nobody was willing to do it.
No.
We didn't want to screw it up.
No.
Yeah, because that's not our job.
Our job is to do it over and over and over again, but he just wouldn't do it.
Transported from A to B. That's all. That's our job.
Yeah, but
don't fiddle around with it. Don't freak around with it. Just get paid.
Yeah, I have ethics,
Drop it off.
I have ethics like replace the milk if you drank the last quarter inch out of the carton, and never ever hack your patron's chips.
Never ever.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. He just turned to a space map. There's the base.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find the one where. Here we go. You should be centered on.
Ooh, there's the rock.
You gotta shift click on to draw our attention. I'm seeing just a lot of blankness.
There's the Shalimar.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, we can move these tokens too if we want.
Okay, I see it. Holy cow!
No,
all
the
right.
token you should be able to move the Shalimar, Jerry, and only you.
Yeah.
Oh, I can move the Shalimar.
Only you.
Yep.
That's right. I'm the captain.
Sorry, you and the hand of God.
Only you.
Oh, the hand of God just moved my ship away.
That's right.
No. I'm going this way.
Okay. Oh no, bring him back here. So this is where it all
Put it
starts.
back, Jerry.
Right there.
Oh,
put it back.
Oh boy.
Yep. Okay. Radio.
He's got Sandbox. You got a plan here. You had a plan here.
Of course, he's got a plan.
This is our destination. So yeah.
This is your destination. This is Alpha Station. This is where you're heading in. You're going to come in. After several other ships come in, you're in basically in line. You're waiting. The ships come in and leave. Okay. So the slow boat Yentl over here is leaving the system. Leaving it. The slow boat Hesperus is also leaving Alpha Station, while many others are coming in. I haven't done this one. Sorry, I'll do this one. There's lots of slow boats. That'll load it. Slow boat Gregorian. It's just going that way. So, just to give you a little bit of a fact, so there's several ships coming in. You're in line. The Bifrost, which is this little launch, is lined up to come in first, followed by the module cutter Swiftfire, and then you guys are coming in next. So you're third in line to come in. So you're just waiting for these other things to move into one.
So we hesitate to a hover and in one position, and we're following the protocol of the station. Yeah. And I say we're vac suited up, and I want both Garen and Dale in the turrets, just in case there is any strange issues.
How untrusting of you.
Yeah, we're depressurized, and we're vac suited up, just in case. Because these goblins are in my head, dude. I want to be ready.
I'm warning everybody that I'm going to flip the switch and electrify the hull for a second. Just,
Get her done. Get her done. Good plan. Good plan. Yeah.
Okay. Just so you know, that will be a drain should any of the other major systems, such as guns, are required.
Oh,
but that's okay.
I'm just flipping it on and then off. It's a momentary drain to fry anything that might be.
Yeah. Can you please give me a roll, Pierre?
Oh, shit. Why do I just picture something's going down? He didn't make this map for like a pleasant little land.
Sensors.
That's a success. You pick up a ship over there off the map. Dun dun, and look at it. It's a goblin. There's the goblin. That's the goblin ship. That's the blank ship, dude.
Right.
The black ship. All right.
That's the ship.
Here we go.
You pick up a ship, and yes, this is where we get to play out the last part.
I say, Pierre, that's the ghost ship, ain't it?
Notify the authorities.
No.
Send a message out to the authorities immediately. It's by Station Alpha. It's here now as we exit our way in.
When that happens, I need Jacob. I need you to give me a 2d6 roll. What is your character's? What do you think? Boom, boom. What would be the best skill here?
Pilot. 2d6 plus 3.
No. This is a resistance roll.
What am I resisting? I mean, I have streetwise. My intelligence would be if we were playing, it would be a +1 there if we were using
I'm going to call it your endurance. You get a +1.
My endurance is high.
Yep, get a +1 from that. Make a roll with a +1 from your endurance.
2d6 +1 with my endurance, and I suck.
Okay. Steph. We
are wearing psionic shields, remember? We said that to you.
I know. Steph, you see his psionic shield is fluctuating as if something's happening to it.
Oh boy.
Every now and then, Jacob, you get an urge to ram your ship into the asteroid. But it's like it comes in waves, you're not quite sure what's going on. At the same time, we're going into combat. Okay. This one seems to be close right now, and I'll be going and using everybody as I possibly can.
Oh shit! You know what ended up happening, man?
Mm-hmm.
He took over the other ships, and they're going to just turn around and fight everybody.
So
we did get the message out. I hope.
I hope you did.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes life is shit, and you get stuck in a three-way firefight. Or in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6,
those are
8,
smaller
9
ships,
way.
though. Some of those are smaller ships.
No way. Yeah, but they still have weaponry. And some of them aren't wearing shy shields. Actually,
Obviously,
funnily enough, you're the only ship that is wearing a side shield.
And that's why, if it wasn't for that side shield, we'd be crashing into the station right now.
So let's see, intruder movement. So they all get to do this first. So they're all stationary, but they come in one. They come here. No, you're going to change size, aren't you? You come on, let's do that. I'll leave you there.
I'm going to say over my side shield, we're going to be attacked, man. There's a mental assault on these ships. The psionic Omega energy shit's no bullshit. These guys are going to turn on us and attack us all. Prepared for combat, Garen, and fire at will as they fire on us. They're going to be coming from all angles, I tell Garen. You see how they're all coming in on us? We got full-blown combat coming on right now.
That's all the intruder movement.
Did we get the message out to the Navy, too, and tell them to wear psionic shields?
Hopefully.
Yeah, we're going to say psionic shields are a must.
Laser fire, so that means I exclude all of the battleships. They only have missiles.
They only have missiles. Shit.
There's going to be so many missiles.
I think this is our end, man. Is this the last game? This is our end. This is where we die.
This could be a two-parter. Who knows? Okay, lasers. So that's the modular cutter. Oh, sorry, I haven't brought in the seeker. That's one there. And the far trader, who comes in under 2.
We got a seeker, a modular cutter, a far trader, and a launch. Would you say?
3 launchers.
Oh my god.
2 shuttles, 1 modular cutter, 1 far trader, and 1 seeker. The other ones don't seem to be doing anything. Laser fire now. So laser fire from all of them. So I'm going to start with this dude over here.
So we don't get advantage. They're going to fire on us. It's more like they're launching the missiles at us. We're not the Eskimo. I mean, we're
the intruder.
Yeah.
You're the native.
We're the native. They're the intruder.
Yeah. So roll 2d6. Let's do that properly, shall we? 2d6. So this is the far trader. So get that.
We have a maneuver evade running.
Well, as soon as you put it in, you do.
I would have done that.
Well, you just now know it, so you get to change your computer programming at the end of the native player turn.
Oh, lovely.
Come in part.
I thought I came in prepared for combat, though. I told everybody prepared. I would be running those combat programs. Wouldn't they?
As long as you've got the space, then that's okay.
Well, with this computer, the way you got it, we got a Model 3. Okay.
The next one, that's the seeker. And that one fails to hit you.
These are lasers.
Modular. Bonus. That one fails to hit you with your auto evade. And the 2 shuttles.
They're all, dude, we're being bombarded.
He hits.
That's a hit.
So the fair wind over here, that's the one that's hit you so far.
That's the one we're going to take off first.
And the other one misses. Okay, so the total misses. So that's the only one that's managed to inflict any laser damage to you. And it's hit the hull, which you've got nothing in.
And we're depressurized and vac-suited up, so we're good.
No problem.
And now I'd say I command Garen and Dale to fire on that ship at will. Pulse or beam lasers.
Okay,
fire both the beam lasers at will.
Garen and Dale, you've got a launch who's firing you from this position. You've got a modular cutter who's firing. No, sorry, launch isn't firing at you. The modular cutter is firing at you. The far trader is firing at you. The seeker is firing at you. And the 2 shuttles, that one successfully, that one not successfully. Laser. So
we're being bombarded by a whole bunch of stuff.
Can I shoot at this one here?
Sure, you can.
Okay.
Which one are you shooting at? The one behind it? Which one?
Right here, I think. Or no. Wait, right here. Or no.
Oh, this is nonsense. I'm going to see if Maybe is it possible to jam something with Omega energy that means nothing? We got to see if we can jam the
What, the
signal.
black ship? Is the black ship there?
It's there at the bottom right.
Well, aren't we supposed to send a message if we see it?
Yep.
We did.
We did,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
All right, so
we
then,
did.
Yeah.
yeah.
And,
I wanna
we should
see
add that
something
it's trying to
closer.
influence other ships.
You're trying to go for the Tiberius, right? There you go.
Yeah, okay.
And that's a hit. Damage, please. So we're now talking a non-starship, so 2d6.
Yeah, 2d6. It's a non-starship. One hit will take out any of the major because it's a non-starship. It's smaller.
7.
7.
7 is a hull hit, so no big thing there, unfortunately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now,
That's okay. So it's a hull hit. Okay, and Dale, where's Dale shooting at?
who's Dale? I think Erin's Dale too, isn't she? I'd say fire at this guy or take out the other guy that she's shooting at. You can only take out one at a time. You can only fire once per round.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're
So
going Fairwind or Tiberius?
Tiberius.
Okay.
Tiberius.
2d6 plus 1, is there? He's plus 2, isn't he? He's a gunner 2, isn't he?
Oh, I think so, yeah.
2d6 plus 2.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jen.
Oh, what?
You're rolling
Dale
for
as well.
You're Dale too.
Richard's not here.
You're going to be doing all the fighting when we pilot.
Oh, okay. So it's 2d6 plus 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yes,
She's on
lollipop is
the
there.
pulse laser, right?
Okay, 2d6, please.
4.
Let's see what
12,
we can do
12,
with the
12, 12, 12, 12,
Another one?
12,
Okay.
12, 12,
It's flat
12, 12.
2d6.
8.
Flat 2d6. No,
Oh,
that doesn't.
Yeah,
That don't count. 2!
Oh.
Oh, that's a power plant or a drive.
Oh,
And it's a
gotcha.
small ship, so it's completely destroyed and free sailing.
Well, no, it's not destroyed,
Oh.
but it can't do anything because you've got the power plant.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, you took it out.
Yay.
It can't do anything. It's just free floating, but you didn't kill them, so they're out of the
It's not
picture.
free floating because it actually has a vector of 3. So
Okay.
it's just going to keep on going this way.
Ah,
If that launch doesn't move, they're going to be impacting. But unfortunately, the launch is moving, so it's already got a vector of 1. So,
Darn.
yeah, so I'm keeping track of all the vectors. Who speeds up and who doesn't. This is only the first round. Okay, rightio. So you guys have got 1 down, which is great, without killing anybody, which is even better.
Good.
Yeah.
Intruder Ordnance launched. All the 3 launchers launched their missiles. Boom, boom, boom. I can't roll until next round. They can now change their computer programming, which they now all do, which means now they come on board with a whole much better raft of pluses. And native movement. You guys are up for movement. Where you go, you're at 0, so you start with a 3 hex movement wherever you want to go.
we also have anti-missile, you guys. Movement. Is there any way I can maneuver in and try to get to the station and get past all these guys? Or are they going to launch?
Pilot.
Oh, your shortest point is that one.
I want to do that, and I'm gonna maneuver in that direction, and I'm gonna kick up the acceleration in a high-end evasive manner. So can I move up to here roughly? But I'm doing it in sync with. Yeah.
That's 4 actually. You've got to remember that's 4. 1, 2. Oh no, 3. 3 up there. Okay.
Yeah.
Remember, you've got to do 3 to decelerate as well. So you're tripling at 3. Your next round is going to be just drifting there. And if you come in at 3,
but I'm going to be doing some maneuver evade, and I've also synced my course with the gunners so they can target in at the same time.
Hopefully.
We also have an anti-missile program that should automatically take shots at all those missiles that are coming in on us. And I do believe we have missiles too, don't we? Yes, we do.
But do you really want to do that with some of these small craft?
Yeah.
You know what? If they're shooting at us, it's too fucking bad. Yeah, we're going to take... Yeah.
Can we get missiles on that black ship? How close is that? We need to. If we can get them out of there and get them to run, then the other ships might be okay. They might be loosed. It's
Might be.
attacking.
That's not a bad idea to
Possible.
fire some
Okay.
missiles.
Yep.
Fire some missiles in the direction of the black ship, of the ghost ship.
First of
Because if the
all,
ghost ship moves or not, he grip on a psionic grip on all the pilots of
might
these
do.
other vessels.
native laser fire.
Yeah.
2 more shots from you guys.
Yes, native laser fire. Do it again. Who you firing at, Jen? Which guy now? Who took that guy out?
Let's see. Which one's
Remember, if you take out the little launchers, the little yellow things, they have missiles.
Yeah,
Well,
and missiles are deadly.
Can Dale go after this one and I go after that one?
Okay.
Okay.
Why don't we have Dale go after this guy? This guy, yeah. And you go after that guy, because those are the launchers and they have missile racks. And they're easy to take out. I mean, they're small. They're small craft. One good hit if in the right spot will really knock them for a looper.
Is this the dangerous one here?
They're all dangerous, but those are easier.
All 3 have already launched one set. But you're trying to get them so they don't launch any more.
The missile.
Dale's gonna go this one.
Okay.
That's a starship, though. He's not going to do as much
modular
damage.
cutter.
Oh, it is a modular cutter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Small
craft.
Where you go,
It's a small craft.
2, okay.
Dale,
That's Dale's.
Miss.
Dale missed.
And
mine?
were you right in saying that you were going to go for this one here, Garen?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, where you go?
Both 6. We both got 6.
Ow.
We both missed.
Okay, intruder laser return. So
evasive maneuver.
1, 2, not yet. Intruder thing. Yeah, I know you got that, but they all have changed their programming, so they now get the better results.
Of course they do.
2d6 plus your 2 my 2, so that first one is a flat. So this is the Far Trader. Miss. This is the Seeker. Miss. This is the Modular Cutter. Miss. And the Shuttle comes up next. Yeah, that's one. Miss.
Lucky. Piloting like a bitch, ain't I? Zoomy. Evasive maneuvers. We're working our way in. But we can't accelerate anymore. We have to coast.
Native ordnance launch. You guys get to
launch our missiles.
And that's I think that's Dale, isn't it?
Dale's got the top. Yeah. I'm going to say that we launch them in this direction towards the ghost ship.
Why?
Or because if we hit the other ships, we could do a lot. We could totally destroy.
You know what? Okay, so it's Dale's decision, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, Dale's going to continue to shoot at that one, and I'm going to continue to shoot at that one. Everyone stop yelling so loud. Okay, Dale shoots.
Yeah. Okay.
That's a hit.
Well, that will be when it gets a chance to. It takes a round to get there. I don't think you do. I don't think Garen has missiles, does she?
No, she's got sandcasters. She can't do anything.
Right. So
but she can launch sand, and which will give them a penalty to hit us.
Yep.
Because don't we have a beam laser, 2 beam lasers? We got 2 double turrets, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 beam lasers and
it's 1 beam, 1 pulse.
Yep.
Well, why aren't we launching the pulse too then? Why are we just doing the beam?
I don't know. Do we have pulse? I didn't know we had pulse.
Yeah. So there's a slight penalty.
Third is pulse and beam.
Yeah. So the beam laser is easier to hit, but does
only 1 hit. Pulse lasers are a little harder to hit, -1, but they do 2 hits of damage.
Yeah.
And a missile does 1d6 damage.
Do we have pulse lasers?
I guess we do, but we're not using
pulse
them.
Laser. Dale has the beam laser and the missiles. You have the pulse laser and the sandcasters. So
okay, I'm gonna try the pulse.
shoot out the sandcaster in front of you if you like, which will protect you, or behind you, whichever way you want. Because if you spread out the sand and you spread it out this way,
yeah,
it will protect you hopefully from a laser attack on this vehicle and a laser attack on this vehicle. This is the only vehicle with a laser attack coming at you from this angle.
1 beam, 1 pulse, 1 missile, 1 sand, 2 double turrets.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were treating them as beam, yeah.
Yeah. So Garen, basically, you just shoot the sandcaster out in that direction, and then I modify my attacks when I get a turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do the stand and then the pulse, right? Or
Next
no?
time, because you do lasers and then you do ordnance.
Yeah, ordnance is one thing, and that's missiles and sand only.
Okay.
All right.
So now we're at native computer reprogramming if you need to.
Well, we've got a good model computer. We have all our combat programs running.
Rightio.
We have enough space. We don't need to change anything.
So we now do movement, and this is what's going to scare you guys. The Seeker is now at 2G. The Far Trader is now at 4G. You can see what they're doing.
They're going to crash into each other.
They're going to something else.
They're going to try to crash into us.
The modular cutter cuts across here. This guy is they do 2. That's right.
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here when the billiard balls break.
Yeah.
Oh, they're gonna crash into each other.
At least there's someone else there. And these guys are here. I'm a little bit duck.
Yeah, he can't move.
Yep. So that's these, and these guys disappear. They're not actually on the map. So your missile is just going to go fire and just detonate with nothing.
Oh, they move, so the missiles are gonna miss. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, they cease to exist. Their ship ceases to exist for the moment.
Well, that's good. Let's hope that helps.
Yep. So intruder laser fire. So, what's the penalty for sand? The laser?
I think it's -1 or -2.
Yeah.
I don't have the book on me.
I'm going to call it as a -2. This is a tight situation.
Yeah.
Okay, audio. So the shuttle in front of you doesn't have any penalty. It's a bonus. So laser at you, miss. Shuttle behind you. So not the shuttle. The modular cutter.
That sand might save our ass.
Manages to hit you. Takes it down to 9. The Seeker. This is all. I haven't added the -2 on top of all this. Misses you. The Far Trader hits you. So you've got the shuttle in front of you hit you, the Far Trader hit you, the modular cutter has missed you. So I've got to do that damage. So from the shuttle in front of you, turret. And I'm going to say for the sake of it, it's going to be
Richard.
1, 2, 3. It's Garen. 4, 5, 6. It's Richards. Garen, your turret's been hit. You're going to need Sam up there to repair it for you.
Sam wouldn't. She's on her way to repair the turret. So we still have. Okay. What's the other hit?
Yeah. You see what Dale to do his stuff. And the other hit.
That's fuel.
Fuel. So you lost 10% of your fuel. No big whoop there. Yeah, now speeding up. There's going to be some horrible things happening. So that's all of their fire.
So somehow they disappeared temporarily for our missiles to go past them. You said?
No, they just completely went out of. They couldn't be seen anymore. So your missile just carried on until they got to the range and just exploded.
Wow.
This thing is not actually on the map. I'm holding on to it at the moment.
Okay.
Okay, so now it's Dale's turn to return fire with the beam laser. Is Dale going for the modular cutter, or is he doing something else, Garen? Your choice.
No, Okay, can I
Outside
still
action, you
go
can do that.
after this? Wait, no, where are we? Oh, that's us. What about that one? Can I go after that one?
Yep. You can.
Okay.
Your choice. That's a hit.
Okay.
And 2d6, please.
Okay.
10. Turret. Okay, it only has one shooting thing, and you've just disabled it. So it only has the mass of the vessel. Which kind of tell you what they're planning to do if their weapons go down, huh? But I do get, because that guy's been displaced, I'll give you to save in a second. So you've done that. Okay, now I need to roll. So you have intruder. So Dale gets to shoot at one of the 3 missiles coming in. One of the 3 laser missiles. To try to take them out. So he needs an 8 or better.
So 2d6 plus 2 because he's gunnery?
Yep.
Okay. An 8 or better.
Yep.
Okay. Yay,
Yes,
10.
Okay, so you've only got the possibility of 2 lots of missiles coming in. So the missiles from this top one and the missiles from this front one. You take out the missiles
good.
from the rear one. Okay.
Okay, good.
Let's go. Let's see what happens there. A miss from the top one. And a miss from the front one. The missiles fly by you. Very nice. Okay. They get to reprogram. Let me do the sabotage. Okay. I'm going to start with the Far Trader. Nope. Seeker. Yes. Okay. Good there. Top launch. Yes. Front launch. No. Now I'm just going to put these there. Come on. Put these little things here. So I know which ones are out, which ones are in. Okay, the shuttle. Oh dear. Nope.
Maybe you can do token markers to show status of things.
Yeah, I've done that. One for that and one for that. Okay, well, decent luck. Native movement. Kajiri, you'd be, are you still flying at 3 so you can decelerate at 3?
I thought I was coasting and auto evading direction.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can decelerate. So I can move 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And this will allow me to move 3 more to decelerate. And then, of course, we're aiming to fight the other ships.
Okay, so you're there. Okay, so you've got Dale's got laser fire. Who's he firing on? Darren? He can fire on anybody he wants to at the moment.
What about that one? He was. That's true. Well, he was still fighting on that one. Yeah, so he's going to keep with that one.
Oh dear. Okay, damage, please.
That's 2d6.
12.
12. Okay, he's taking out the turret.
Okay.
So I know what they've got to do. Okay.
You done?
Yeah, they're going to do something really stupid. Just so you know, when I put the little red dot on them, that means they're committed unless they can break the spell to ram your ship.
Okay.
Yeah. Not nice news. Intruder laser. Oh no, native laser fire. You've done that. Intruder laser fire. So I've actually only got the shuttle down here left to fire at you. The other 2, the Star Trader and the Seeker, cease firing on you. Just the shuttle in front of you.
Okay.
Maybe they got up. They broke the spell.
They miss. Yep.
Or maybe the thing can only control a few at a time. I want to see if there's time for staff to try to jam this Omega energy signal at the stores, and that would solve all our problems.
Yep.
If you can pull it off.
That's going to require a save, a throw now to see if you can locate it with your sensors, where it might come from.
We know where it's coming from.
But he's got no location. Okay, Stav. This point here.
Yeah.
Right in here, and hang on. What I can do is I can draw something up there. I think it's there. That's its location.
Ah, okay, a dot. All right,
You're not reading a mass, you're reading an energy emanation. That's all you're reading. But no mass.
Well, I would. Okay, well, I want to see if I can turn our main deflector dish to that area and try to.
Yeah, bent plasma and reverse the polarity.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's it. That sounds right.
Okay.
Reverse feedback polarity, and I pull my big red levers that do that.
Okay, you're going to be using the system that fouls up the incoming missiles. So
I pull my lever, I pull my switch, I put a quarter in the base slot.
Yep, there you go.
All right. Is that electronics as well? Or?
Yeah, it will be.
All right. Put the quarter in the base slot and push it in and.
Push the button.
Yes!
Okay.
Okay, that'll.
Good roll. Good roll.
Just giving a roll there.
They're all going to quit firing on us.
Engagement and 6 ships say what?
Okay. Rightio. So they returned fire. Native ordnance. You guys have Dale has the chance to fire some missiles.
Did Sam get a chance to repair Garen yet, or no?
She's doing it at the end of this round. We'll be making a roll then. So, Dale, is he shooting at anybody with the missiles?
Well, what about the same person? No.
He can if he wants to.
But he quit firing on us, didn't he?
No.
No. Okay.
No, the Far Trader and the Seeker have quit firing on lasers. I haven't got to the next set of missiles yet.
I think he missed.
Okay. Rightio. No computer intruder movement. Okay. Okay. Seeker. Oh, wrong thing. Seeker will. Spin around and go down to 1. He's slowing down. Fly Trader. That's a quick spin around. He's going a bit faster and he goes down to 2. This guy. 1, 2 facings. So it's 1, 2. 3 facing 4. And he's coming in hard and fast, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this guy plows into this guy.
Nice! Well, that solved the problem right there, didn't it?
This one is continuing drifting. This
Yeah.
guy is now up to 1, 2, 3. This guy, 1, 2, boom, is on top of you. Literally. This guy, 1, 2, 3 is on top of you. So you've got 2 ships ramming you.
2 ships are ramming us? Is there no way we can do a maneuver evade? Can I do a pilot maneuver and see if we can make them ram each other and we just slide a little out of the way?
I'm going to do all that in a second. So what you need to do is it's pilot roll. This is pilot roll. This is pilot roll. Highest gets to say what they do, and then the next person and the last person just has to take whatever happens. So, make your pilot roll and see what the numbers are.
Did you make yours too, or you want me to make mine first? Well, I'm going to try to evade somehow or get out of the way and let them crash into each other.
We'll see when you
I rolled a
10.
I rolled a 10.
So the guy behind you rolls a 7, the guy in front of you rolls an 11. So the guy in front of you gets to say what he does. He plows into your ship. You evade the second guy. So you've got one launch plowing or trying to plow into your ship. Okay.
Can we take it out before it gets there? Do we have a chance to fire on that launch?
No, because there's nothing in the rules about. I'm just putting this in here. So
okay.
Give me a piloting roll. Now we'll have a piloting roll to see how much you can mitigate something.
Oh, 14.
Nice. To his 12, not nice enough, unfortunately. If you get a low number, great. Okay, rightio. So.
But we must have been able to. We got the dominant roll. We must have been able to minimize the damage. He's going to crash into us.
Minimize some of the damage, yes. So we go 20 ton at 3. Takes it down to that.
So how many hits is that? He's suicide.
So 3 hits. So 3 hit locations. Here we go. Your first one. I'm just going to say for him, his ship just disintegrates.
He kills himself. He's an idiot.
Yeah. So you take 3 hits on your ship.
4.
Jump. So you're down 1 jump.
Yeah.
You're down 2 jump.
Yeah. We're down to a jump.
And your second turret's gone.
Our second turret is out.
Yep. So basically, you.
Wait a minute. Could you roll to see which turret that is? Is it Garen or is it? Because if it's still Dale, we still have a turret. Then it would have just did more damage to the. If it's a turret hit, 1, 2, 3 Dale, 4, 5, 6 Garen.
If I do that, it's going to kill whoever's in the turret. If it's Garen again, it's going to kill her.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're the ref. We don't want to kill Garen.
Yeah. So 1 hit, it's like 1 hit, stops it. 2 hits, wipes it out, and anyone's sitting in it. At the moment, you've got 2 people in it because we are right now down to the launches missile imploding the ship. The ones from last round. They still have to cast it. So you've got to. So let's have a look. Miss. So they will miss you. That's easy. And now Sam is rolling to see if she fixes the turret.
Is this mechanical?
Yep. I get to roll to see if anyone else is going to break through this. No.
She's just a mechanical 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
She does not fix the turrets.
Okay. She's just going to carry on another turn. Another 15 minutes.
Yeah, Victor will come down and try to get the other turret going.
You've got your hands full in the engineering section.
Yeah, you got to stay where you are.
You have to lock down your jump drive before it makes it any worse.
Yeah, we're down to a jump 1.
Yep. Okay.
Alrighty.
Native maneuver. You get a chance to actually land in the bay.
That's what we're going to do. Yeah, I want to get the hell out of there because we can't fire on anything.
At the same time, Victor, make your engineering check to make sure you don't get a cascade failure.
Alright.
If you fail, Jacob might not have any maneuver drives.
There we go. Rolling. There we go. 8.
Whew. Okay, rightio. You stop it there, and you have maneuver drives. Where you go, Jacob, to see if you can put it down safe.
A little rough.
I'm going to say maybe you scratched and some of the platings come off. You're in the bay. They have auto defenses, and they'll be shooting at anybody trying to crash into it. So unless those other people can break. Oops. Okay. The modular cutter basically gets blown out of the sky because it's on as does the launch. And everybody else just stops. Pierre, when were you going to roll your roll for the trying to block the thing?
I thought I did.
Did you?
Let me see. think I did a roll back up there.
Okay, didn't work. Otherwise, it said it would have worked.
I think. Let me see here.
Oh no, 11. It did work.
I did have an 11. Yeah.
That's right. Yep. No, that's all sweet. Yep. I know. I made the rolls. Unfortunately, they didn't break.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, I want to keep pressing on that if I have nothing other to
gone.
do.
Yep. The dark ship is gone, and you guys are safe inside Alpha Station.
Hull damage, turret damage, jump drive damage.
Yep, and there's a whole lot of wreckage outside too. It's around about this time that the military will arrive. They'll be boarding the Far Trader and the Seeker. They'll be directing things. They'll catch up to the launch that was managed to be avoided. It'll be
wow, that was some craziness.
Yeah, well, just a little bit different. That's all. They have a fighter around our face. So you guys are safe, medium heavy.
Yeah.
Give me a roll for Sam, please, to see if you can reorientate the turret as you're coming in, landing, scraping. Jerry?
Yes.
Sam?
Well, Garen, you have a turret.
Yep. So I'm rolling a what? 2d6?
No, Sam's got to roll the turret to see if it's fixed.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 12 for Sam.
Oh, sorry. Did you win? Oh, sorry.
Right now.
Mine hasn't scrolled down. I'm sorry. Okay, cool. So you're all good. You don't need it, but you're all good. Okay, so you guys sort of told wait in the ship. Obviously, some military people. You're given an umbilical tunnel deck to your ship. You're sort of you see some people moving through in suits. They come in. It's Lieutenant. God damn it.
Colonial
Johns.
Marines.
Yep, Lieutenant Johns. She wants to board your ship.
Her again?
Wasn't she just on board our ship before? Yeah.
No.
She was just
the other place. No, this is the one that.
Oh, she's talking to us. Yeah, she's the one.
Yep.
Hello, Lieutenant Johns. How are you?
Right, yep, she wants to come in the ship. Permission to come aboard, she says.
Absolutely. Welcome aboard, Lieutenant. It's been a rough ride. It's been crazy. So as you know what's happened. 2
guys as well in combat armor. They don't seem to be heavily armored. They've got like, they just have some more atmospheric weapons and anything else, and any laser weapons and more like sidearms. So they're just moving in quickly. Radio, she wants to meet. As she's going through the life, through the airlock, she says she wants to meet in the common room.
Welcome aboard our common room. Come on and grab a seat.
Radio, you guys get in there. You come down. She comes in, pulls off her helmet.
I'm wiping the sweat off my forehead and pouring a small shot of whiskey after that battle, and I'm asking her if she'd like a drink.
She comes off and helmet comes off, long red locks flowing, beautiful face. Yeah, the usual thing for Jacob.
Jacob's hello, Lieutenant.
Suddenly, Jacob gets
have a seat, please.
Energy.
Jacob,
she grabs his drink and then she'll drink it down. She says, "Thank you." Rightio, down to business. And she introduces her to that while they are colonial marines, they're also scientists. And she wants any information you've got, any readings you managed to get, anything that you use to actually defeat the dark ship.
And we would tell her about the whole jump thing and the scratches and the goblin thing and the pictures, and we give her all the information we can. We're going through everything with a fine tooth. We tell her about taking our pocket computers, and we're giving it all to her. Right. I know Garen might be rolling her eyes, but Jacob, of course, is doing it in a very friendly manner. Let's just say that way, especially since she's a hot lieutenant. Jacob's going to be extra polite and kind.
Yeah. Oh. Victor will wheel in the Omega device too to show that off.
Yeah. So, you better switch it on because it's reading high Omega energies all around you.
So we would put that on too, and we would also show her the psi shield and how my psi shield was attempted to be affected. And I tell her about how I think these people didn't mean to attack us. I think they were psionically assaulted and made to do what they did. They were influenced because something was wanting. I had the thought to crash into the station. Something wanted to make me crash the ship into the station. The thought overcame me, but I think the psi shield helped me keep grounded to my senses. Right. So that's why we've been very, very cautious, and we've been buying psi shields constantly as this Omega energy would power it out.
Okay, so these shields, that's the building base. They're totally useless. She hands over, kind of like that, yeah. That's what she looks like if you look in the chat window that he has put in. So she,
yes.
She hands you over a small, what looks like a dot, and she just puts it like on your neck, pushes it in a slight sting as it attaches itself to you. She says that'll be much more effective.
Awesomeness.
She hands out dots to everybody if they want them.
Little dots on her neck that replace psi shields. Absolutely.
Psi shield. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, just a little dot that pricks to your neck. I like it. Yeah. Instead of looking like a doofus with this psi shield on. What do you think, Garen? You want a little dot on your neck?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay, so one of the scientists gives it to you, and he says, I believe you're the resident medical personnel?
Yes, I am.
I'd be very interested in going over all of your data on the crew since your journey here, and anything else that you might have interacted with that you found unique or otherwise unusual.
Okay, sure.
Whatever. So he seems to be a genuinely intellectual type of person, so you can at least talk to him and get some sense out of him.
Good.
He's a little bit careful on what he says, but he says obviously you're aware that things are not normal, and we're trying to ascertain exactly how not normal it is. So any information you can give us would be very helpful.
Space goblins. Tell them about the space goblins, sister.
Oh my God, I'm not telling shit about stupid space goblins.
Good call. Okay, so Garen's off with that guy. You're sitting down with Lieutenant Johns. So she says, I believe you have a data packet.
We do. And this is you're the delivery contact? Is there a password or something?
Yeah, there is. And she'll give it to you.
Okay, then we hand her the crystal chip. Said this was specially delivered. This is all we had to take here.
Yep.
No cargo. This was top priority by our employer to get to you.
That's right.
And we did not tamper with it, even though it was tempting, struck our curiosity.
I am really glad you didn't, because if you did, it would have actually infected your system, and you would now be abandoned somewhere drifting in space.
Well, we have honor towards our employer and our crew, so here you go. And I hope whatever this is, I imagine it's of extreme importance, and hopefully it'll help us.
It is. So she says, we'll look at this, but she's about to basically engage you in some very high-level information that may or may not require further services. So she says, as you are aware, some odd things have been happening.
Yes.
There seems to be a heightened increase in psionic activity. There seem to be members of the colonial forces going missing.
AWOL, we've heard about that. A few worlds back, we've had issues with that.
It's not just in this armed space. It's over the entire sector.
Yes.
We're not sure exactly what's happening or who's responsible. We have some ideas, but we may require you to act as a courier again. It will be dangerous, given that you have the new technology. You shouldn't be any psionic danger as such. But you mentioned something about a creature on your hull.
Yes, there was something strange on our hull. It had a mass weight, like somehow it attached to the hull right as we entered jump. We have some pictures.
Saying it was able to survive in jump unshielded.
Insane as it is, yes. Because once we electrified and we show her, and Amaya show you what he did, and I bring up Victor to the board, and these are the pictures we got off the display. There's 2 spots where there were claw marks on the ship. I know this is strange. It's beyond belief, but I mean, that definitely looks like a creature of some kind. I'm guessing cybernetic or bioengineered for this purpose. A bio.
She's requesting raw data on the sensor suite.
Yes. We can give you all the sensor data that we have.
Okay. So she says, in return, she's got this to give you. It's another data crystal. She says, sometime you're safe at the moment. You can feel some vibrations in the ship every now and then. She says, as you can tell, we are still defending the station. It seems that other people weren't as fortunate as you to get inside. But unfortunately, there's going to be some loss in civilian lives.
I see that. I imagine some of the people we had a blast on our way in weren't really intending on doing what they were doing. I imagine their minds were taken over like mine was attempted to be.
Yeah. So you get a couple of big shudders. She puts her hand to obviously she's got some sort of earpiece on that you can't see. Okay, so they've had a report of a launch and a shuttle making contact with the base, but it's safe. It hasn't damaged the base at any stage. So they are going to create a wider perimeter. Still no sight of the dark ship. So she says,
we give her the location where we saw the dark ship, and we know that it was there, and then I think it has an ability to disappear and reappear like some type of cloaking mechanism. And when it's near, within a few thousand kilometers, which is the range that we were all in, somehow it has an ability to put omega energy effect on the minds of those in the area.
Yeah. I want to suggest rigging up some missiles to track omega energy and home in on them, because that thing was still generating an omega signature that could be read after it vanished.
And also, if you look at our engineer's little device here, you might want to create something like this device, but bigger and stronger. Something that will keep omega energy away and can deflect that. And obviously, you have this advanced size shield button thing.
The science guy had a look at it. He says, "You build this to Victor. You build this."
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. It's very primitive. What we've got on our ships is a bit more advanced, but that's quite remarkable. You built this. Probably don't need it. Our technology supersedes this, but good idea.
Do you think you could help us with your technology in that regard for our ship?
No,
especially if you want us to carry this crystal somewhere and it's important.
Well, you're not carrying the crystal. It's you need to get to your group when we let you, and you need to play it. I believe it's from your employer. We'll probably meet again, she says. But for now, we'll thank you for the important intel. And she's holding the crystal. Good luck. She basically gives you a passcode. She asks you to remember that if you encounter any more colonial forces, if you see the passcode, if they are within her particular branch, they will render you aid. Otherwise, she has no idea what they'll do. She says times are very unpredictable right now.
Well, we'll take whatever help we can get. We appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Wishes you good luck, and she'll be on her way. She says also any repairs to your ship will be paid for by the colonial forces.
So this crystal we have is from Keller, and we could just put that in, and we got access to this new crystal.
Yeah. So Garen, the other guy wants to know what are you sharing with them at all, Jen?
Sorry, what?
The guy that's gone with you, what are you sharing with them?
Oh, well, only the facts that come up on the computer. Like,
Right.
I guess the scratches on the side of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
The biomechanical scans and samples that we were able to retrieve.
Cool.
And there was something else. And the material that came from, let's see, what was that thing that I said? What did I tell that guy? I'm just trying to scroll.
That's so cool.
You know that whisper that you sent me?
Yep.
What did I say it was?
The petrochemical material.
Yeah, and information about the dried petrochemical. Dried petrochemical material.
Rightio. So he looks at the last bit and says probably a little bit of a sloppy job by your engineers, but we'll take a sample if that's all right, and we'll do our own investigation.
Okay.
He thanks you, and he sort of checks out a bit about your, just talks in general about where you got your training, all that sort of stuff, and he talks about knowing of your education source, whatever. He's quite friendly, just general chatty, quite nice.
Yeah. Very nice.
He just checks in how you're going for medical supplies.
Oh, yeah, I'm good for medical supplies.
Oh, well, that's all good.
Yeah.
But if you need anything, and he gives you a small crystal chip, he says, if you are on any main sequence starport A, and you call into the Colonial Forces Recruitment Center, you give them that, and they should be able to help you out with some resources.
Okay, great. So, what's a gem type thing you said?
It's a small crystal. It's a
crystal.
data crystal. That's how they store data.
It's a data crystal.
So basically, it's like a
flash drive.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. It gives you access to a little bit of medical data, medical supplies, or resources.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So like the way you keep your environment all nice and sterile.
Yes, I keep it very sterile and organized in alphabetical order.
And he sort of, as he's leaving it, going outdoors, says, "It must drive you nuts, the rest of them."
It does. It does.
As well, he says, "Good luck."
Thank you.
He says, "This is the Shalimar, isn't it? And your chief engineer is his name is Victor Kashimas." Yeah.
Yes.
He's the one with the thing with aliens, isn't he?
Yes.
Man, look,
Wow.
I had a few people. We did a bit of a study psychologically, of course. Several people, they're into that sort of thing. But for someone who rose so far up in the ranks to actually have that, anyway, interesting stuff.
Yes, it makes for quite interesting stories. Yes,
doesn't it? Just, I bet you've had a few things you've had to do.
Yes, I have. Patient client confidentiality, but I can
totally understand.
Yes.
But, if I should send you some research papers, perhaps you'd be willing to give me some feedback?
Yeah, I would be willing to give you some feedback.
He just has an interest in xeno-relationship psychology, basically, and he just wants to... And this one in particular, where people seem to go out of their way to explain really, really odd / weird / completely, potentially incompatible. Incompatible, whatever the word is. Yeah. Okay, right. So anyway, so his name is Jordanson. Jorenson.
Okay.
I'll put him in the window here.
Yes.
So you've got a little bit of contact there.
Oh, excellent. Thank you, Mr. Bronson.
Yeah. It says, please call me Brad.
Call you Brad? Sure. Okay. Brad?
Yeah. So can I call you Garen?
Yes, you can.
Right. Well, Garen, thank you very much. Hope to bump into you some other day and we can talk some more.
Yeah, that would be great for bumping.
Yeah, that'd be great. He says, bumping. Yeah.
Bumping's always good.
And he sort of leaves with a slightly lingering look at you, and then he turns and goes, "Yeah." Okay, rightio. So they leave the ship. You guys on the ship. Your Stav and brother are taking care of all the other bits and pieces as it is. They seems to be true that you're put on pretty far ahead in the line to actually get repaired. Basically after the base and after any military vessels, you're next. So there is a bit of a wait.
Is there a bar or a lounge? That's where Jacob
Yeah.
unwind.
Yeah, there's one.
And he'll buy drinks for the group if they want them.
Yeah. There's one with observation windows. The battle is still going on outside. It has not finished. The military vessels seem to be unfortunately firing on, trying to disable, not destroy, civilian vessels that seem to continually keep on coming at the asteroid.
Got no choice.
So it looks rather depressing out there, but the military, being the military, well versed and well resourced to do what
Jacob just looks at the rest of the group and goes, "That's very, very
It's very what?
sad."
Yeah, that's very sad, but there's nothing we can do. So I'm not getting involved anymore.
Most of the people in the bar are sort of staring with their faces, their mouths dropped, looking at what's happening outside. There's lots of people running around saying, "What's going on? It's bloody madness! And what, the military attacking everybody? Why are they hitting back?" Whole lot of stuff. You're hearing a whole lot of gabble and lots of stuff, and no one's got the actual real deal. You guys are just sitting there drinking. The service is a little slow, obviously, because everyone's looking at the window trying to see what the hell's happening. A couple of times you guys come close. There's a couple of missiles that come close to the asteroid but get blown up by the automatic defenses. It's not nice out there.
Jacob orders the best whiskey they have on the shelf.
Yep. Okay. So you guys get off the ship, but you don't seem to go anywhere. You know what I mean? It's just like the same issue, but in a bigger space.
No, that's fine. I'm gonna have some pineapple juice. And do they have some caramel popcorn?
The guy goes,
caramel popcorn.
We've got this. It's a soy substitute. Caramel. Is that sort of burnt sugar flavor?
Yeah.
Just give me a second. He goes out and yells like, "Chef, can you burn some sugar and put it on the soy blah blah?" And the guy says, "What?" I said, "Just do it, will you?" Look, it's crazy enough out there already. So in about 15 minutes, you get this thing, and it's like, yeah, he actually has burnt the sugar. Ooh. It's like, no, it's not caramel. It's that part beyond where it's like, it's sweet enough to eat, but it's just burnt enough to be horrible.
No, it's fine.
Spider-Man and Jesus make a good couple. I like. That's awesome.
Well, we're stocking up on drugs, especially sedatives, given Jacob's performance recently. More sedatives.
Yeah. So, guys, it's a couple of days. Well, I don't know. When do you go back and watch the Crystal?
Oh, I would say soon, but right now I'm having a long because Victor believes in the space goblins with me, and we're talking about that picture and the goblins and sipping our whiskey.
All you do is spread something else. People will hear it, take it the wrong way, and now they're talking about apparently there's some alien invasion with
oh my god, I'm not sitting with them.
Highly psionic, and it can exist in the vacuum of space.
I'm sliding over carefully 2 seats over.
Yeah,
it's Armageddon. I'm telling you, it's Armageddon.
I don't know them.
The barkeep looks at you and he says, "Mate, I've got hard enough trouble controlling these people. These are regulars. I need you to just settle down, okay?"
Just wear side shields, everybody.
Well, you guys aren't wearing any, and so that looks really odd when you say that. But anyway, he turns to you and
I point at my neck. So I got a good one.
Okay. He moves over to Garen, who has moved more than 2 steps away. He says, "How'd the burnt sugar go?"
It's very good, actually.
Okay. He says, so you're with them, eh? You came on the same
Yes.
ship?
Yeah, same ship.
You believe in the alien invasion, invisible side shield thing?
No, they're under a lot of stress. That's all.
Oh, he sort of
No,
puts his finger to his head and does the circle.
Yeah.
It's a bit.
Exactly. I told them shore leave would be their best bet, but this is the only place we can hang out. So
Okay,
just to entertain them. They'll be fine. They're not gonna hurt anybody.
Okay, so he goes over and he puts some data crystals into a big huge screen that shows a sports game which draws their attention for a wee while anyway. Yeah, we've got some music somewhere else and that sort of stuff. And
hey, look at that! They were a good team. Let's watch this.
There you go. And that, short attention spans really easy done. Garen, you now
we're getting drunk and talking about sports. We hung up the goblin thing.
There you go.
Yeah.
So Garen, you can breathe and rest and actually relax a nice pineapple juice.
Okay, good.
And I would say after we get that on, we go back to the ship and the staterooms and get a good rest.
Yep.
And then come morning, over some coffee and some juice and maybe some eggs and bacon and hash browns cooked up in the Jacob's pretty good at throwing some stuff together, and
well, he saved that.
He'll make that for everybody, and then I say we pop in the crystal once we're all sitting down and eating, drinking our coffee.
What's your normal routine in the morning, ship-wise?
My normal routine? I don't know. Do I have any maintenance to do?
I don't know. Do you? That's what I'm saying. Do you normally go to the ship and check certain things or not?
Yeah, I think given the psionics thing, I should go on trying to do sensors in the morning, even if I'm docked.
Yeah. So you're docked. So the sensors don't work terribly well. You do know that they've closed the blast doors on the station. And you're getting a whole load of lists of the attacks are still going on outside. It hasn't stopped for 24 hours basically.
That's insane.
But the ships are getting fewer and fewer and coming from further and further away.
That's just insane.
Yeah. So whatever's doing this would look like it's getting fairly desperate. So you pop the crystal in.
Yes.
Everyone sits down, has breakfast. Okay, so Jupiter Killer hologram comes up. And his just normal jovial sort of self, but with a serious face, sort of greets you all. Says, hope you have not had too much trouble on your journey out to Lein. He's sorry he had to send you under false what's the word for
pretenses?
Yeah, sorry, false pretenses. But it was important that you and the other ships actually got to where you're going. So each one of his ships was sent to a specific space with the purpose of transporting, in the last couple of jumps, an important data crystal. As you know, I belong to the colonial forces. What you might not know is for a wee while I was liaison with another of a Black Ops force called Black Cell.
Oh, Black Cell! Oh shit! You guys remember this?
No, they don't.
Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, but anyway, you know what you're dealing with now.
Oh,
yeah.
Black.
So Black Cell, Black Ops, they deal in high tech. Actually, more than high tech. They deal in exotic, exo, xeno, unbelievably not understand. Yep, he gets to that. He talks about his friend Alec. The problem is, several months ago, his friend Alec stopped sending him info data. It then came to light that something was going down in Black Cell. He believes that there is a new leadership in Black Cell and that he doesn't know what they're doing, but he's worried. Black Cell have at their hands incredibly advanced technology, not only just mechanical device technology, nanotechnology, but biological too. So,
oh yeah,
basically, if you've made it this far, that's good. What I need you to do now is I am working on, I can't tell you too much of my plan, but a multi-pronged attack. I need you guys to get to Google and see if you can find out where Alec is.
we're on our way to Gooba then, man. Do you remember?
If you inserted the crystal, as you inserted the crystal, you have put into the ship's balance now 1.5 megacredits. So you've got to get you there. Also, the lead captain, should have also given you another chip, which will get you some support from the colonial forces that are still, let's say, on our side.
Well, then we have two. We have two support chips. Then we got the one from Lieutenant Johns, and then we have the one now from Jupiter Keller.
Well, Jupiter Keller's only got your money. That's all you got to get there. He just says, "Be careful. Don't trust anyone." Even when you get to Alec, it might not be Alec. I know that sounds strange, but Alec has a capacity to get himself, or her, I don't know what he is at the moment, or she, into a lot of trouble without meaning to. So hopefully we'll all meet on the other side of this.
Just a heads up to those who don't know, Arlick is a scientist, almost like a mad scientist, and Arlick can almost shapeshift or move his body into other bodies somehow, some way. I don't know. We don't know exactly.
No, in the past, he didn't do that. He managed to clone himself. There was that one where he managed to electronically copy himself into a computer system.
Okay.
And then he was able to put himself into other bodies. Yeah. So he could be a hot chick or a little kid, or you'd never know what you were going to get with Arlick. For a while, he was like a super hot chick, and then he was a little kid scientist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at one stage in the future, he was a computer system.
And you do remember the Star Trigger thing, too, you guys. That anomaly that was on our ship is bioengineered. The one I'm calling Space Goblins, that's Black Ops. I mean, all jokes aside, I know I was freaking you out, but whatever was attaching itself to our ship was bioengineered Black Ops. I mean, I'm sure there may be some information about bioengineering. There's no doubt about it. That's what that was.
He's going to give you some other background information, and I'll populate with people. So, and I cannot politely remember their names, but his other friends in the Colonial Marines, his good friend, I remember his son's name is Joel. I can't remember how to find it. The mercenary guys.
That was the Black Ops dude. Oh my God.
No, the mercenary guys were Colonial Marines. But they are up in the Lankaran subsector. Should you want to go visit them, I'll give you all the details. Basically, this part of the game was all about food. Now you know. Yeah. There will be a bit more other information which I'll hand out for you guys to look at. But basically, this is where you're at. You're in some sort of, I guess you'd call it a civil war.
Yeah, Black Ops has been compromised by another entity or agency which is creating all this conflict within the galaxy, using psionics and omega energy to manipulate their will, or they want to take things over or do something. They're not of a good cause. Kind of like a fascist regime of some sort. And then we're the colonial good guys, and we're trying to infiltrate or stop the Black Ops and peel away the onion on them and their technology. So it's not the aliens coming over. Instead, it's humanity crashing in on itself through greed and corruption. So even though even though we blew out all the stars below us to prevent the aliens from the alien invasion,
Yeah.
we're having our own problems amongst ourselves all these years later in this alternate.
No. In this version, remember this version takes place in the same time space as your first game, but just instead of the aliens, it's actually Black Cell that's the issue.
Exactly. Black Cell was the good guys in the last one, and everybody's energy was on the aliens.
Yeah.
But now Black Cells has branched off on its own entity because the aliens didn't exist or ever cross the jump gap. Because 500 years previously, somebody took the stars out so they couldn't cross.
Yeah.
Huh.
But those stars are still there.
Pretty neat how you tied all this shit together, Steve.
I know. It took me a wee while.
Freaking good.
You wait till you see, you've got the who, you wait till you find the why. Because that's the next part.
So is this game a wrap now, or what? Are we still...
no, it's not. Because I'm going to get stuff ready for you. This, as I said, is a two-parter, because there's still another part to come.
Oh, yeah. I mean tonight. I don't mean the game itself.
Tonight, but this is a two-part session, and we'll
beautiful.
Finish the next one.
So we play on the 11th. Okay.
I think that's right here on.
Yeah.